The Ottoman Empire emerged from the ashes of the Seljuk Sultanate of Rum in the late 13th century. Osman I, a tribal leader of Oghuz Turkish origin, laid the foundations for what would become one of history's most enduring empires. From humble beginnings in Anatolia, Osman and his successors embarked on a campaign of conquest. They expanded their territory westward, pushing into Byzantine domains. The Ottomans were renowned for their military prowess, employing a formidable combination of cavalry and infantry. They also mastered the use of gunpowder weapons, which gave them a decisive edge on the battlefield. The early Ottomans were remarkably tolerant rulers. They allowed conquered populations to retain their religious and cultural practices. This policy of relative tolerance facilitated their expansion, as conquered peoples were often more willing to submit to Ottoman rule than to resist. The Ottomans were adept at incorporating conquered populations into their growing empire. They created a complex system of administration that relied on both Muslim and non-Muslim officials. This pragmatism contributed to the stability and longevity of the Ottoman state. The capture of Bursa in 1326 marked a turning point in Ottoman history. It became the first major city to fall under their control and served as their new capital. From this strategic location, they launched further campaigns into the Balkans. The Ottomans crossed into Europe in the mid-14th century. Their victory at the Battle of Kosovo in 1389 cemented their dominance in the region. The conquest of Constantinople in 1453 under the reign of Sultan Mehmed II was a momentous event. It signaled the end of the Byzantine Empire and the rise of the Ottomans as a major power. Mehmed transformed Constantinople into the empire's new capital, renaming it Istanbul. The city became a vibrant center of trade, culture, and Islamic learning. The Ottomans continued their expansion throughout the 15th and 16th centuries. They conquered vast territories in the Middle East, North Africa, and southeastern Europe. The Ottoman Empire reached its zenith under the reign of Sultan Suleiman I, known as Suleiman the Magnificent from 1520 to 1566. A shrewd statesman and a skilled military commander, Suleiman presided over a period of unprecedented expansion and cultural flourishing. His armies besieged Vienna in 1529, sending shockwaves through Europe. While unsuccessful, the siege marked the furthest extent of Ottoman expansion into the heart of the continent. Suleiman's reign witnessed significant legal and administrative reforms. He codified Ottoman law and oversaw the construction of mosques, bridges, and other architectural marvels that stand as testaments to the empire's artistic and engineering prowess. His patronage of the arts and sciences fostered a golden age of Ottoman culture. While the Ottoman Empire is often remembered for its grandeur and achievements, it is crucial to acknowledge the experiences of those who lived on the periphery of power. The empire's expansion brought diverse populations under its rule, and not all experienced Ottoman dominion in the same way. For many Greeks, the fall of Constantinople and the subsequent Ottoman conquest marked a period of cultural and political subjugation. They were often relegated to second-class status within the empire, subject to discriminatory taxes and restrictions. Armenians, too, faced significant challenges under Ottoman rule. Their treatment varied over time and place, but they often endured discrimination and violence. The Armenian genocide, orchestrated by the Ottoman government during World War I, stands as a stark reminder of the empire's capacity for brutality. The Kurds, a non-Arab, predominantly Muslim ethnic group concentrated in southeastern Anatolia and parts of Iraq, Iran, and Syria, also experienced the complexities of Ottoman rule. While some Kurds rose to prominent positions within the Ottoman administration and military, the Kurdish people as a whole lacked a unified political voice and faced suppression when they asserted their autonomy. In Section 5, the slow decline. The seeds of the Ottoman decline were sown even during its period of greatest expansion. Military defeats, economic stagnation, and internal strife gradually weakened the empire's foundations. The Battle of Lepanto in 1571, a naval engagement that saw the Ottoman fleet decisively defeated by a coalition of European powers, marked a turning point in the empire's fortunes. While the Ottomans continued to pose a formidable military threat for centuries to come, their aura of invincibility was shattered. Economic troubles also plagued the empire. The discovery of new sea routes to the east by European powers undercut the Ottomans' control of lucrative trade routes. Inflation, corruption, and inefficient administration further strained the empire's coffers. By the 19th century, the Ottoman Empire had earned the unenviable moniker the sick man of Europe. Weakened by internal strife, external pressure, and economic decline, the empire struggled to maintain its territorial integrity. Nationalist movements emerged within the empire's diverse population, challenging Ottoman authority and seeking independence. The Greeks won their independence in 1829 after a protracted struggle. Other Balkan states followed suit, chipping away at the empire's European possessions. The Ottomans attempted to implement reforms to modernize the empire and stem the tide of decline. The Tanzimat reforms, initiated in 1839, aimed to centralize administration, codify laws, and improve the rights of non-Muslim subjects. While these reforms had some positive effects, they ultimately proved insufficient to save the empire. The outbreak of World War I in 1914 proved to be the death knell for the Ottoman Empire. Allied with the Central Powers, Germany and Austria-Hungary, the Ottomans found themselves on the losing side of a global conflict. The empire's defeat in the war sealed its fate. The victorious Allied powers carved up the Ottoman territories, leading to the empire's official dissolution in 1922. From the ashes of the Ottoman Empire rose the modern Republic of Turkey under the leadership of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. Atatürk implemented sweeping reforms that transformed Turkish society, separating religion from the state and embracing Western models of governance and modernization. The Ottoman Empire left an indelible mark on the regions it once ruled. Its legacy is complex and multifaceted, encompassing both achievements and injustices. The empire's architectural marvels, rich cultural traditions, and legal systems continue to shape the present-day Middle East. However, the empire's legacy of conquest, oppression, and ethnic conflict continues to cast a long shadow over the region. The Ottoman Empire's collapse also contributed to the reshaping of the Middle East in the 20th century. The arbitrary borders drawn by European powers in the aftermath of World War I created new states and exacerbated existing tensions, laying the groundwork for future conflicts. The echoes of the Ottoman Empire continue to reverberate in contemporary geopolitics. Turkey, the successor state to the Ottoman Empire, grapples with its Ottoman past as it seeks to assert its influence in the region. The rise of political Islam, the resurgence of ethnic and sectarian conflicts, and the ongoing struggle for power and influence in the Middle East all bear the imprint of the Ottoman Empire's long shadow. Understanding the Ottoman Empire's rise and fall, its triumphs and its failures, its moments of tolerance and its periods of brutality, is essential for comprehending the complexities of the modern Middle East. The empire's legacy serves as a reminder of the enduring power of history to shape the present.